Hey folks, welcome to my review of the Audirect Atom3 and use of the ESS9280 AC Pro DAC chip. So that's a massive mouthful. And yeah, as usual, full disclaimers, I'd like to thank Shenzhen Audio Store for sending me this to try out, so thank you very much. I was not paid to do this video and all thoughts and opinions are my own. And this is company price just under $40, and it is, you can see, a Type C. And yeah, there's also a lightning version as well. And yeah, let's just see what you actually get. So like I said in the introduction, the Type C version, there's also obviously one for Apple phones and stuff like that. So Atom3, that's the colours it will show you when you're using it. So I'll show the device in a bit. So yeah, that's the specs of the DAC chip and the weight, and that's pretty much it. Obviously I will link Shenzhen store in the description, which is obviously goes into a lot of details, and that's it. So well padded, and it's just this, so it's really small. Here is where it lights up like it states on the front, and it's also it's very dim, so it's not super bright. 3.5 and Type C. It doesn't really get warm that much really, it's quite small. So yeah, Atom3, and that's it. So not much to show. And yeah, so yeah, I'll just see in the review, because I've already been using this for a little bit. And yeah, it's in the next clip. Yes, so welcome to my review section of the Atom3. So as you can see, size, it's not very big. So quick comparison to my Shanling I did recently, and this is small. You can see it's very small. Now I tried this with two different devices. My phone, which is a Xiaomi Redmi Note 10 Pro, and it works fine. And I tried this with my Windows 10 PC, works fine. You don't need any drivers, it's plug and play. So yeah, while on topic, so Windows 10, there's no controls, you have to control it in Windows. It works fine. I was happy about between like 5 and 15 to 20% is enough for IEMs in Windows, so that's enough. And it only gets kind of warm. Does not support inline microphones, so bear that in mind. And apart from that, works fine, no driver issues at all. You just plug and play and it works as it is. So power consumption seems quite low, and it doesn't really get hot either, which is kind of cool. Now, actual power output to your headphones, so it is 62 milliwatts at 32 ohms, which is under average. It's not super low, but it's under, like the average can used to be like 70 milliwatts at 32 ohms. So what does that actually mean? So for normal IEMs, that's actually more than enough. So like saying Windows, I was anywhere between 5 and 15 to 20. And if you got harder to drive headphones, you'll need something more than this. It serves a purpose because it's tiny, it's very portable. So that's one thing, you know, to note. And yeah, it works exactly as it's supposed to. So sheer sound is, the tuning is, I'd say, slightly on the warm side. But apart from that, it sounds good. Now, it doesn't match audio gear, as in desktop kind of grade gear for, you know, sheer sound quality. I did try against my Topping E30 L30 combo, and that does sound better than this. It's just clearer, it's more technical. But that is, I think, £190-ish, and this is, I think, like £35. So it's a bit of a difference. I don't compare them, but I like to just try them, you know, between them to see what the difference is. Obviously this is portable use, and obviously that's desktop. But yeah, it seems fine. So the little LED light here, it's quite dim. Now you can see there's different colours. You know, it's not blinding. It doesn't really matter really. So it's not really an annoyance is probably the best way to describe it. It seems to be fine. It's quite dim. I don't know why they added it. I don't think it really mattered. And yet it's only 3.5. And yeah, not much to say really. It does. It works quite well. Obviously here's the box, you can see the colours. So again, it's not very bright. Now I did not try DSD, it's meant to be up to DSD 512. I only tried this with like 320 bitrate MP3s and FLACs, and it was fine. But that's what it can actually do. And up to 768 kilohertz, which is way overkill. But yeah, it can do it. It can do that if you really want it to. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So do I read the conclusion? Because it's going to be a short video. Do I recommend this? I do, but I think it's a little bit overpriced for what it is. Like obviously I've tried the Truthia Shio, which is more expensive than this, but it is a superior part. This is cheaper and the form factor small, so it's designed to be, you know, used with a phone. So again, channeling, you know, that's what it would look like plugged in your phone, that kind of form factor. And yeah, it seems fine. It's just, I think it could have been a little bit cheaper for what it is and for the actual power output that it has, again, which is 62 milliwatts at 32 ohms. It seems fine. And yeah, not to say really. I don't know what the power output would be like compared to the lightning connector version, because I don't have that. I requested the Type-C version because that's what my phone is, and it seems fine. It's very basic for what you want, and you're probably paying a premium for this kind of form factor. So yeah, I'll probably end it there. It's not a bad device. I think it needs to be a bit cheaper, and it is very basic in its functionality, but it has enough power. It's not a powerful adapter. A lot of adapters are more powerful than this, but it is enough for IEMs. And also before finish, I tried it with my phone. I was probably anywhere between like half volume and like 60 to 70% on my phone. So obviously the PC can push a bit more power, and that's my phone without using any of the like UAPP or, you know, any specific apps for like EQ, anything, just straight in the phone. And that's it. It's not a bad device. It's kind of small. It's Smol, SMOL, and it just depends if you need something this kind of size. And I think that's pretty much it. If you want to know anything particular, as you know, as usual, just let me know in the comments. I don't think I've missed anything, but yeah, it's not a bad device. It does what it's supposed to. It could do it a bit cheaper really, and that's it really. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.